Hey there, friend. Grab a cozy blanket and your favorite mug of hot cocoa because we're about to dive into the heartwarming and timeless Christmas story that has been warming hearts for centuries. Picture this: a quiet night, a starlit sky, and a tiny baby in a manger. Yes, you guessed it, the magical tale that unfolds in the Bible. So, let's rewind the clock to over 2,000 years ago. In a little town called Bethlehem, Mary and Joseph found themselves in the midst of a divine narrative that would change the course of history. The Bible, especially in the books of Matthew and Luke, unveils the story of Jesus' birth, the very essence of Christmas. Matthew takes us on a journey with Joseph, a humble carpenter, and Mary, a young woman chosen to carry a miracle within her. It's not your typical love story, but it's one filled with devotion, trust, and a sprinkle of angelic appearances. Imagine Joseph contemplating a quiet divorce to spare Mary from public shame, only to be reassured by an angel that this child was no ordinary child. He was the Son of God. Luke, on the other hand, paints a vivid picture of the shepherds on a hillside, the heavenly host proclaiming good news, and a star that guided wise men from afar. It's a celestial celebration, a cosmic announcement that something extraordinary had taken place in a stable in Bethlehem. The Saviour had come, not in a grand palace, but in the simplicity of a stable, wrapped in swaddling clothes. Now, fast forward to today. In our fast-paced, often chaotic lives, the Christmas story still holds a timeless relevance. It's more than a tale to be dusted off once a year. It's an invitation to embrace hope, love, and the profound grace that this season represents. In the hustle and bustle of holiday preparations, it's easy to forget the simplicity of the manger scene. Yet, in that simplicity lies a profound truth: that love often reveals itself in the most unexpected places. Just as Mary and Joseph found themselves in a humble stable, we might discover moments of joy and meaning in the midst of our everyday lives. The Christmas story also speaks to the power of humility and the unexpected vessels through which blessings flow. A teenage girl and a carpenter from Nazareth became the earthly parents of the Saviour. Now, the mission: Jesus isn't just here for a cameo. He's on a quest to save the day, and the mission brief is clear. Humanity is in a bit of a pickle with this thing called sin, creating a gap between us and God. But fear not, because Jesus is the ultimate bridge builder. His life, teachings, and a grand finale on a cross are all part of a divine plan to fix things up. Now, the mission: Jesus isn't just here for a cameo. He's on a quest to save the day, and the mission brief is clear. Humanity is in a bit of a pickle with this thing called sin, creating a gap between us and God. But fear not, because Jesus is the ultimate bridge builder. His life, teachings, and a grand finale on a cross are all part of a divine plan to fix things up. Moreover, the message of peace and goodwill that the angels declared to the shepherds resonates with us today. In a world filled with strife and division, the Christmas story calls us to be messengers of peace, bearers of goodwill, and agents of positive change in our communities. In one of the most touching scenes, an angel tells Joseph, "Your son is going to be named Jesus because he's going to save people from their sins." Okay, I'm paraphrasing a bit, but you get the idea, right? It's like Jesus is the universal eraser for our mistakes, wiping the slate clean. And the best part, it's an open invitation. Anyone and everyone can be part of this incredible journey of redemption and forgiveness. It's not about having a perfect track record. It's about embracing the love and grace offered through Jesus. Think of Jesus as the ultimate GPS to guide us back to a deep and loving connection with God. He even says, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to hang out with the Father except through me. Again, my friendly paraphrase. It's a story of hope, a rescue wrapped in love, and an eternal invitation to join a journey of grace. Let's savor the idea that, in Jesus, we have a friend, a guide, and a savior wrapped up in one incredible package. As we exchange gifts and share meals with loved ones, let's not forget the ultimate gift, the gift of love that arrived in a manger. The Christmas story challenges us to love beyond boundaries, to extend kindness to strangers, and to embrace the spirit of giving, not just during the holiday season but throughout the year. So, my friend, as we wrap ourselves in the warmth of the Christmas lights and the melody of carols, let's unwrap the true gift of Christmas, a story that transcends time, touching hearts with the enduring message of hope, love, and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. Merry Christmas.